Hi, I am Midge Shoemaker, and this is week 29 of my doing 100 weeks of YouTube videos and focusing on living a healthy and happier life. So, yay for week 29. I think I'm slowly plugging away at these things. Not sure how much progress I'm making, and of course, I keep going later and later in the week from the previous week to make my videos. I need to be a little bit more consistent with my videos. So I'm just going to go through my list of goals that I'm trying to do, and I really need to do better at just looking at them every day so that I can do them every day, because I just don't do that. Anyway, so socially, I did go to church, I did go to the temple, I did do my cleaning on Friday. I did talk to my son, or text my son. I did talk to some other people, I think, last week. I don't really remember. My brain's kind of a little fried on that one right now. My brain is completely fried right now, honestly. My cold is finally getting better, but not completely gone. So that was fun, dealing with a cold all week. But grateful it's been getting better. Emotionally, I did some more work on my grief stuff. I did meet with my Al-Anon J friend on Sunday and went over some of that and did some crying and made a whole video about all of that too. Did some more crying. That was crazy. I've been pretty good at making my weekly videos. Not my weekly videos, my daily videos. I need to do better at making my weekly videos. I have been journaling every day, which is fantastic, including Friday and Saturday. No like carryover days, no having to write twice in one day in my journal. So yay, very proud of myself for that. Also filled up a journal, which I'm like, I only had it for like 13 days and it was full already. And I've started another one, and now I'm gonna have to go buy more journals because I feel like I'm already halfway through this one and I don't have any more. So I need more journals. My goodness, I've been writing like a crazy person. So I did make my Marco Polo video for my family, but I didn't do very good at cleaning up my kitchen, probably because I had a cold and I just didn't feel good, so I skipped doing dishes and cleaning for the week, so I didn't do a lot of that. Spiritually, I have been praying. I have been trying to learn a lot of things and doing a lot of growing, trying to do a lot of growing anyway. Probably making more progress than I see. Sometimes I feel like God just keeps giving me like these answers and these things to do, and I just get myself stressed out and worked up over it and overwhelmed with it, but still trying to do it. Or sometimes I just find peace, or I just, pray that God will show me what I need to know for the day, and then somehow during the day I need that inspiration and information from from what happened in the morning, because it kind of reminds me of that throughout the day, and it helps me get through whatever comes up that seems to apply to that. So I feel like God really does know me and what I need for the day, and as long as I'm listening and he tells me, it helps me get through the day. So that's really nice, and I'm very grateful for that, for the times that I remember it. So physically, I'm still struggling physically. My scale is pretty much the same. I forgot to weigh myself on Friday, so I weighed myself on Saturday, and I don't remember what I weighed at this point. It was disappointing. That's all I know. I was like supposed to be at 235, and I'm up to like 236 or 237. I'm like, why? On Saturdays, and I keep forgetting to weigh myself on Fridays, and I have not been exercising, which I need to exercise because that would probably help me. But I have been pretty good at like eating healthy foods, and making healthy foods for the most part. I don't really cheat on that a whole lot. I can't really afford to cheat on that a whole lot. I think about it sometimes, but I think I've been doing that for like a year now, so it's kind of like become a habit to eat healthier foods. Not that I eat the healthiest. I think I made some cornmeal muffins, put too much baking soda in them, so they didn't taste very good, but it took me all week to eat them when I did. So not sure how brilliant that was, but there you go. Mentally, been baking some things, which is good, which is nice, trying to figure out what things to do to help take care of myself and convince myself to go to bed early at night, and trying to figure out medications, trying new medications, and trying to figure out the side effects or differences, or trying to tell if there's a difference with new medications. So that's always a fun little mental exercise for me. trying to stay positive too. Doing things every day that I don't want to do. It's hard to stay positive and to see the things that I'm learning and growing and seeing the positive things in myself and in other people. So I think to me that's a mental challenge. Just to do that, just to stay in gratitude and to be grateful for the blessings that I have and to not let the little things get to me. I still struggle with that because anytime I overreact to something or have a reaction to something, I think I overreact to it. So I'm trying to learn to not let that take over my entire day or my entire mood, because it doesn't have to. Financially, I did get paid, which was nice. I put some money into my savings, and I transferred all of it. Well, not all of it. I transferred some money into my savings, which is nice. And then, of course, I paid all of my bills. So that was nice. I had money to pay bills. Yay! And had some money left over and needed to go grocery shopping. Kind of put that one off. So anyway, yeah, I didn't feel like going grocery shopping. I just didn't want to do that. Had like 2 half days at work, and it just kind of really threw me off. And then I didn't sleep for a couple of days, and that just really threw me off. A lot of anxiety, a lot of other issues going on there. That all falls under physical too. I forgot all of that happened last week. I don't like when my hours get all messed up, and there's a whole bunch of other things just stressed me out, freaked me out, quite a few other things. I did make a decision about my book and about editing. So I did send something to someone about having them edit my book. So I will pay them to edit my book. It's not what my editing friend wants me to do or what she thinks that I should do, but that's okay. I made the decision that I need to do what feels best for me. So I did that. I try to remember what else I did or when else I did things, because I did other things. I just can't remember when I did them. It's a problem with my brain. It doesn't always work the way that I want it to. I did financially, I did some other things. No, that's for another week. Sorry. I'm into this week, and this is for last week's video, because I'm like, okay, next week I will talk about all the stuff I did this week if I can remember it. So, I apologize. This is what happens when I wait until Thursday to make my weekly video for the previous week, when I should be making it on Monday when I'm starting my new week. So I don't get them all mixed up in my brain as to when I did what. But yes, I did have some issues with sleep and some anxiety and some things last week. That was not nice, but I did survive. I survived work, and I survived everything else, and I was grateful for 2 half days at that point. So anyway, that is what I have for this week. I am trying to stay positive, trying to be happy about all the things that are going on in my life, trying not to stress out about all the things going on in my life. I did get the MRI results back. I don't know if I mentioned that in this week's video or the week before. I think it was, that was probably this past week. I got my MRI results back, and I have to do physical therapy now, which I am not really looking forward to. That also falls under physical. So now I have to figure out all of that as well, on top of everything else that I'm doing. Like, let's do physical therapy. It's either that or go see some kind of pain management specialist person, or possibly end up having surgery of some kind. I'm like, I'm going to try the physical therapy because I'm not in that much pain right now. So I'm good. I only know that this is a problem because it showed up on a CT scan, and now it's showing up on an MRI, and it's a lot worse than I thought it was. So got some pinched nerves and some things that are not bulging, things that are bulging and they're not supposed to be, and twisted and they're not supposed to be. So need to do some physical therapy and see if I can't get things back where they're supposed to be. So that would be a good idea. So I do have to figure that out as well. So just a lot of things like that. So I guess that kind of falls under physical and emotional and financial, because I have to figure out how I'm going to pay for all of that. And still waiting for the check from my attorney that he said was coming for the accident I had in February last year. And I'm pretty sure he hasn't made a settlement at this point for the other accident that was in March that totaled my car. So that one's going to take a little bit longer. So that was, forgot that was this past week, which is another reason why I was stressing and doing a whole bunch of things and didn't sleep, because I was worried about what my hours at work and all of those things, and then trying to figure out how to be home at a certain time for to meet with some editing people that my editing friend wants me to meet with, and she's still trying to figure out that schedule, which I haven't heard back from her about. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but like I said, I made a decision to just send my book to somebody else, which is someone I figured I can afford versus the one that my friend wants me to do that I cannot afford. And so that's what I will be doing, and that's what I have for this week, and me and my crazy. But I feel like for the most part I'm trying to make decisions that make me feel happy, feel connected to God, and like I'm doing the best thing for me, even if it's not necessarily what other people want. But I'm also aware that other people do care about me and they want good things for me, but we don't necessarily agree on how to get there. And that's okay too. So a lot of learning, a lot of growing. Still doing a lot of learning and a lot of growing, and still trying to get myself to exercise. And I think about I should do that every single day, and then I just don't. So one of these days I might actually do it again. But yeah, and financially I think I just worry and stress about how I'm going to do things in the future, because right now I don't actually have the money to do that, and I haven't actually signed up to do anything that I can't afford to do, which is good, but I'm still just kind of, stressing about how I'm going to do it when I should not be. So yay, me and my crazy brain needs to stay in today and not go weeks and months into the future and stress about things. But for now, my bills are paid, and that makes me happy. So that is all that I have for today, for this week. If you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great week full of gratitude, and maybe find ways to live a happy and healthy life too.